And, oh, my mic's not working. Ah! I know I hit the button, but I didn't hit it all the way. Oh, that's priceless. Priceless. Let's try that again. Guys, welcome to the stream. My mic should be working now. And I just finished rambling on for like 30 seconds on what I'm going to be doing. But we are back on World of Solitude live tonight. Working on a squid farm. My base is like right in the middle of a river. And it's doing phenomenally well at spawning in squid. So we're building a squid farm right at our base. So it's like fantastic. And the chat's not showing on the screen yet because I haven't switched over to that window yet. The chat doesn't show up on the screen until after I go onto the live screen. While I'm on the web, the large cam, it doesn't load up on there. So let's quickly get out there and let's get the shout outs done for today. We've got Little Lovely, welcome to the stream. We got Blue Rose here, welcome. We got Jabibi, welcome to the stream. I'm a Slickum, welcome to the stream. Ren is here as well. White Knight coming in on Twitch, watching. And yeah, let us, I think that just about covers. Oh, and Leonardo, welcome to the stream as well. Okay, let's switch over to the game window so that we can get something happening here. Let me just refresh. Okay, World of Solitude is up and running. Ren is in there too with a $1 super chat. Thank you, Ren, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Let's get you some dono hypes in chat. As soon as that loads, excellent. There's your dono hypes. Thank you for that, Ren. As always, thank you so much. Oh, hey, I still have my texture pack on, and you know what? It doesn't look so bad in 1.4, and it's been upgraded for 1.14, so that's kind of cool too. Which is good, because you know what? These furnaces, they need a little help, because the default ones are trash. Okay, so out here, this is where I've been working on building this squid farm. And we have... this here is like right in the middle of a river biome, right where I've been building this, so... Ren, hashtag squid lives matter. And you pulled out a squid emoji out of somewhere. That's hilarious. Oh, it's an octopus, but it's close enough. That's awesome. So here we are. I've started filling in the rest of the river. Basically, I've gone from where my base is here. I've gone out 160 blocks in every direction. North, south, east, west. And I built a box all the way around. And eventually, by the time we're done this squid farm, I'm going to eliminate all standing or flowing water that's exposed out in that area because it'll make this squid farm more efficiently. Because where I'm standing right now, this is, if we switch this over and we look on our screen, it says we're in plains right here, but if I move over, it should switch to, oh, there we are, river biome, river biome. All this is river biome, river biome. So wherever it's river biome, that's going to be able to spawn squid. And all of this here is river biome. So we are going to be cranking this out. Now, I need a whole pile of stuff. Terrace, did you like my house that I made when I got bored? Yeah, it looks fantastic. It's a great look. It is fantastic. I saw those on the pictures you posted there on the Discord. So there's a lot of materials that I need for this. I need tons of sand because I'm making this all out of glass so we can kind of see each of the tiers. There's going to be multiple tiers of this squid farm as well. So this is just tier 1 that I'm building right now. And there are going to be more than just one tier. I'm going to figure it's probably going to be at least 3 tiers. If not 3, maybe 4 tiers of potential squid spawning areas. Now, squid can spawn on moving water. It doesn't have to be standing. So this is all tapered so that it goes down and it flows right to this edge. And then the squid will get pushed off to the side and they will either die because they're out of water or B, die because of fall damage. So that will be able to get us our collection of ink sacs. Of which me just being out in this area working and killing off some squid that are around, plus a bunch of them have been getting hung up on the shoreline and stuff, I have been able to gather like a stack and a half of ink sacs already from here. And seeing as how our theme this year, or this with this pack is modern, I think we're going to be going through a lot of black dye to be able to make gray concrete and black concrete because, you know, they're going to want that for these modern looking buildings and stuff. So that's our goal. That's what we're working towards. So, and yeah. Been having a little bit of issues. I'm hoping things are going to work okay here today. I've been getting a lot of rubber banding and block lag on the server today. Until they come out with the next update for 1.14, it's not going to improve anytime soon. The big thing is the Nether is kind of a wreck right now. So if any players are in the Nether traveling around, it makes the overworld unbelievably laggy. So XGamer, welcome to the stream. Every time I get bored, I get creative in Minecraft. Well, that means your brain is functioning and doing what it needs to do to keep yourself busy. It's coming up with ideas. So make sure you guys reach down, hit that like button on the stream, please. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow if you're watching on Twitch. We've had a bit of a sub slide lately. I think I've lost 9 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, which is a little bit crappy. Apparently, my World of Warcraft streams are not as popular as I was hoping that they were going to be, that I came back and did some more World of Warcraft, but I just wanted to do something different, and I guess I'm paying for it now. Come on, I've got more glass than that. No, I don't. So I'm going to dig out all of this sand here because I'm going to need it. We're going to get it all running in the furnaces, get things cooked up. And we're going to dig out all the sand on this hillside here too. XGamer, so how's your day been? Today was a total chill day. We've been so busy lately that it's nice to have a little bit of a chill break. So we got caught up on some TV shows. Oh, White Knight is here helping me dig up all the sand that I need to be cooking here to make some glass. This is fantastic. My friend's doing a play of her book. Your friend's doing a play on her book now? That's fantastic. Okay, let's go throw some of this sand into our furnace. I've got kind of a mess here because I've been digging all the sand and stuff that's out of here. You can go in, you can go in, you can go in. I just love this texture pack. Like, look at those furnaces. Don't they look just freaking amazing? They're absolutely amazing how that's turning out. I also need like a crap ton of cobblestone because I am running out of areas to, or like I basically used up all of my cobblestone I had to start filling in some of the water and stuff around here. So going to be going through tons and tons of it. White Knight, what did you say that I missed? For autocorrect, why? Autocorrect is like the bane of everyone's existence, so I'm going to try to keep up with chat, but I'm also really going to try to focus on getting a lot of building done here. So how much cobble do I need? Probably a couple of double chests worth of cobblestone. I've already used up one full chest, or one full double chest of cobblestone in filling up some of the water areas that are around here. Basically, all the stone that I farmed up so far, I have already completely consumed in the building of this squid farm. And of course, I got my spider spawner that we finished the last time. The last episode that I played on here, we did the spider farm, the cave spider XP farm, which has been fantastic for... See, I'm already out of cobble. Let's just fill this in with dirt here. You will bring a lot over. Well, thank you so much, White Knight. That'll be so helpful. That way I don't have to waste time on farming the materials that I got to turn around and go and play. I really appreciate that. That I got to go and play, so. Okay, I've got... The glass is cooking. Let's go grab the glass. I got a little bit that we can start with anyway. So this whole thing is going to be built out of glass so that I can kind of see it in its run, what it's doing. So, Rand, you're in there again with another $1 super chat. You are freaking amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And why are my notifications not working? Because I don't think I got a notification up for the first one that you did. What's going on, Streamlabs? There we go. There's the notification. It's doing its thing. Or maybe it did play. I didn't notice it go the first time. Man, I'm going to be using so much sand. It's going to be ridiculous here. We're using lots. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. See, originally when I started building, when I started filling stuff out here, I didn't anticipate a squid farm right at my base. So I just started using some of the fan to fill things in. And of course, now that I want to build this, I'm kind of kicking myself for not saving my sand. My bad, I guess. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag is real. Why lag? Mining desert at Terrace DWDC. I gotta find a desert biome. That would be good. I think there's one that actually got posted. I could probably head out that way. It's just, I really don't want to go into the nether because of all the issues it causes. Like even now, the amount of time it takes me just to open up my chests here is kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to make a new shovel, and I'm going to use that really nice mending book that was dropped off by White Knight here earlier for me. I think I've got sticks here somewhere. Oh, you have a portal set up? It's still running into the nether though, and I don't want to do that to the overworld. But I might end up having to go do that. I actually haven't been into the nether and see if what's changed there. Alicia, welcome to the stream. Hey Terrace, long time no see. Just coming to say hello. Did you finish the castle project? Not exactly, no. I'm taking a break from it for a little bit just because I got a little bit burnt out on it. Why do I see underground from where this is placed? That is crazy. There's a glitch in this. You can see my strip mines down there and the mine shaft. There's a glitch in this blocks with the texture pack. That's crazy. I know I have sticks here somewhere. Where are my sticks? Hello? Okay, I'm guessing that my texture pack isn't fully 1.4 ready yet. Because it is not... Either that or the server's crashing right now. I think the server could be crashing. Uh-oh! What do I think about the new update? It is buggy as crap if people are in the nether. Like, it lags so bad. Okay, I got my sticks. I got my sticks, but the... Okay, that was weird. I don't know, that was really weird. It's been really laggy in a server environment. I haven't played it at all in a single-player environment to see if it's any different in single-player. But in multiplayer, it's had some lag issues for sure. Oh, I probably don't have the XP. Oh, I do. Excellent. I got raided today by Vindicators. They showed up here. There was about 6 of them that attacked me while I was working on the squid farm and just destroyed me. I had no hope of surviving it. No hope at all. Okay. Let's grab up this glass. That'll get me a little bit further. Nope, it's nighttime. Nope, not happening. We're going to sleep. We're going to sleep this away. And we're going to get some caffeine happening too. Alrighty, we are away. All in all, I generally enjoy the new update. While I love the new stones, I think it's amazing now that we can get stairs for andesite and granite, and we get the walls and half slabs for all those stones. I think I love that part of it. I just wish it wasn't quite as buggy as it was. I think they rushed the release of 1.14. I think they kind of were just a little bit too quick at getting it out. Okay, how did I end up missing so many on those? That's crazy. The lag is real. White Knight, you're absolutely right. Okay, we're going to actually dig out down here now in this little hovel hole down. We're going to get this sand back that we used for filling in the water here. The sand is too valuable to leave it... And I need to dig all this area out anyway, so it's not really a big deal that I have to go and dig this out. Because it's just going to be another tier to the squid farm, so... See, we're lagging pretty good right now with blocks. Nowhere near as bad as it was earlier. I finally just like, oh man, Sweeney, you gotta reboot this server. It's just... It was rough earlier. See, I'm running into these blocks that are breaking, and then I have to re-break them again, and yeah. Got to not be this way. You got to think too. This is the better host. Think how it would be on the old host. Well, I think isn't it going to be switching hosts again here really quick? Wasn't Sweeney mentioning something about that? That it was going to switch again? Like within the next week or maybe even just days? Or the host is moving it to a different area to hopefully give us a little bit more efficiency out of it? We'll farm out all this that's here. We might have to fill in some of that with gravel later. We'll see how it goes as we start digging it out. No, just switching the server. There's a little bit of clay here that I didn't dig out. Clay is going to be useful. We're going to need it for, I think it's the concrete we need it for. Okay, I'm just going to throw a few torches down under here just to keep it lit from these undersides, from any monsters being able to spawn down here. I think with the glass above, the only spot that would have been fishy is kind of like up in this area, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, I think that's all the sand out of there. Now where's my opening to get out of this? right here. Route. Oh, there's a bit more sand that we can get to from this side. We will dig out all of this sand. And go throw it in the furnace. We're going to keep that gravel too, because we're going to need it for the concrete. And every material I had, I was using for filling right now. Which going forward, I probably would have redone it so that I didn't end up using up all my sand for it. Now, some of this sand was naturally here already that we're digging out right now. This is stuff that was already along the side. Oh, the lag. Why? Why does it have to be so laggy? Please. No. It seems to be more laggy when you are actively digging out blocks than it is when you are just placing blocks. It seems to be the act of block breaking that really generates a fair amount of lag. White Knight has returned. And he's trying to kill me. Woo, glass and sand. Woo-wee. Let's go load up the furnaces then. Oh, I never threw that mending book on my shovel. And you gave me another mending book. Thank you so much. I need to put the mending on my shovel so that I don't have to keep running down and building a new one. Diamonds are too precious to be just wasting them. Oh no, I did put mending on it. Never mind. I'm going to throw this one on my axe then. And let's load up the furnaces. The texture pack does, like, these furnaces look awesome in this texture pack. Ren says, fat glass blocks. Damage, glass blocks, block damage from TNT. Well, that's kind of good to know. It's funny that that would work. I could understand obsidian for sure, but glass? I'm going to throw the sand in, any extra sand that I've got in the barrel here. Unfortunately, I can't use my blast furnace. It's only good for ore. You can't cook sand in it. Okay, I am going to run down here and throw some torches down, though, because I know I'm going to have visitors if I don't. Still more sand that we could farm out of there if we needed to, though, so... We managed to catch ourselves a traveling vendor. 1 emerald gets us a white tulip, 1 emerald gets us vines, 1 emerald gets us melon seeds. What else can we get? We can get lime dye for 1 emerald. 5 emeralds gets us a bucket of tropical fish. That's awesome that we ended up capturing this guy. He's pretty ticked about it too. Well, we now have our own personal traveling merchant that has just wandered on into our little area that we're building. I actually think that's kind of cool. Okay, let's dig out this area, because this is all going to be glass. And then I'm going to build glass walls in it as well. Actually, no, I think it might just be a polished stone of some sort. So, he's not happy. You'd better let him go. I don't know if I'm going to let him go. He might become a permanent resident of my base. I could probably build him a tunnel here that he could get into my base. Maybe we'll do that. We'll help him out by building him a pathway into our base. Oh, wandering traders despawn after 15 minutes, so don't remember. Pretty much sure it's 15 minutes. Oh, that's... Alright, sorry, buddy. You, Hey, if you're here, hold on a second. You've got lime-colored dye. I'm going to buy that off you. I've got a few emeralds that I was able to get off of the Vindicator Raiders that attacked me. So I'm going to quickly run over here, grab my emeralds, and I'm going to buy that dye off him. And then maybe he won't be so cranky. Hey, you, how'd you get out? Alrighty, let's go here. We're going to get 3 dye. I'm just going to grab a bunch of this lime-colored dye, just because lime's not going to be overly easy to get right away, so... Oh, cobblestone. You are amazing. Thank you so much. That's perfect. That's perfect. I'll be using that to go fill in all of the standing water, 160 blocks in every direction from the spawner. Well, he can wander off now whichever direction he wants to go, so now he's not trapped. So he can be all cranky if he wants to be. I bought stuff from him, so hopefully... White Knight just left the server. Did you crash out, White Knight, or are you just logging out? Thank you again for that cobblestone. That's going to make the rest of my stream so much easier. The lag is eased up just a little bit. But again, when you're placing blocks, it doesn't seem to be as bad as when you're breaking blocks. Breaking blocks seems to do way more. Like there, we just had a leap back to a block that we had already broke. Not 163, 123, and 163. It's because of Spigot 123 and 1.13. And Blow, they changed it to 8 chunks now, radius, I believe. And I need to take a shower for school tomorrow. And really should finish coding the bot. Wow, okay, that's just crazy. But I will code at school tomorrow and rejoin in a bit. That works. All right. we will see you in a bit then. And hopefully I'll actually have Squid actually showing up here by the time you get back. We'll get some squids happening. Now, what would be a good polished stone to have on the outside of this? Something that won't look too terribly trashy. A chunk loading radius should have said that the more instead of what I had said. So is this server, is it running off Spigot then? I didn't think Spigot was 1.14 ready. Ah! Well, that sucks. Gotta dig our way out of here now. Impromptu fall through the land. Now, apparently my nether has been connected, been remapped and whatnot, so I think they're slowly starting to get a nether transportation system built. I have not been in the nether in quite some time. If it remains without too many people online tonight, I might pop in just to see what's different in the nether. Okay, so that is the last of that glass. We'll go unload our stuff and reload up with the new glass we got. Oh, it's still cooking. Not quite done. We can finish doing some digging out there, though. Gravel. Dirt, 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 dirt. Granite. No, granite, andesite. Cobblestone goes in this one. Our lonely piece of sand into the barrel. Now, which one of these chests was I keeping the clay in? Here it is. And for some reason, flint is stored in this one. I can't tell you why. Let's move the dye over to here. Almost done cooking, so we'll go out and we'll farm up a little bit more out here. We'll keep kind of digging this area out until nightfall. And then when we got to go to sleep, then we'll come back and grab our glass and fill in the glass. So on a side note, in the old personal life of things, I was out test driving a truck on Saturday. I think the GM's been after me to upgrade my ride, trade off and get a new one. So I'm seriously contemplating getting a new pickup truck. Seeing how they basically would be the same price as what I'm paying now, so it wouldn't make my payments really any different. But because the used vehicles are going for a top dollar in the States, they're trying to get them and encourage their loyal customers to upgrade, so I might just end up doing that. Master Suto, what am I building? I'm going to be building a squid farm, is what I'm building. A squid farm, so I can catch as me ink sacs, because we're going to need tons of gray and black, because the whole theme of the server for this season is going to be modern buildings, so that's what we're working towards. So ink is going to be a commodity, so if I can sell stacks of ink for said diamonds just have to come up to what's considered a decent price for it, right? I know on the Gibcraft server, squid is like near impossible to get because nobody's built a squid farm yet. And on the World of Solitude server, when I first found this area, I'm in a river biome right here, right? So there's like a huge river that kind of cuts, well, not huge, but a big enough river that kind of cuts through this. And so it kind of makes sense for me to... The spawn rate on squid has been ridiculous. Like, me just being here, I farmed up a stack and a half of squid, or of ink sacs. So it just kind of made sense to do it, so... That is what we are working towards. Beach. Beach. Not anymore. This texture pack, I don't know. Sometimes it just randomly names things. You thought I was building a house underground with a glass roof? Outbreak, welcome to the stream, by the way. Nope. It's all going to be squid farms so that I can kind of see what's happening where. So I'm building it out of glass so I can see it. And when they get Optifine working for 1.14, which it isn't right now, it just barely works for 1.13, all this will be connected glass through here, so it'll look freaking amazing. Okay, so I am going to dig out any of this sand that's along this edge. And then we'll just fill it in with the cobblestone that we've just farmed up, so... Okay, that'll be good for now. Keep digging this part out. Might have to visit the old spider spawner here pretty quick. Oh, excuse me. I'm allergic to streaming. No, please, no, it can't be. That'll be our... Oh, yeah, that's... our way down to be able to keep farming this out. So there's like big beach all along this riverbed where I could end up farming it out. But eventually we got to get rid of all of this standing water, because all of this standing water will pull away from the squids being able to spawn in our farm area. So that's what all the cobblestone's going to get used for, is we're just going to fill... I've already filled in, like, started filling this all in here with all of the various materials that I've had up to like this point here. So we'll just keep doing that bit by bit as we get more materials. We'll keep filling it in. It's getting to be nighttime again, so we're going to have to go crash. Oh, our wandering... Where is he? His llamas are here, but he not so much. I can hear him. And it's nightfall, so we're going to lay down again. Before we get attacked. And the mob spawning around here has been ridiculous. It has been ridiculous. Oh, there he is. He must have been just stuck in a block or something. Oh, I didn't grab the glass. My bad. All of it's done cooking, so yes, please. And what do I got for andesite here right now? Just going to have a look at this. I don't have much in the way of andesite either, or diorite. I might have to go on a little bit of a farming expedition. For some of the stone, we could just run down to the strip mine down at the bedrock there and start farming out all those other materials. A little bit more clay, some flint. Oh, he turns invisible at nighttime. I didn't know that. Okay, let's reload this furnace array that's here. Eventually I'm going to have to build like a super smelter in here, but this is going to work for now. The big auto sorter is going to get done before I get involved in doing the super smelter. Because I want to do, like, that was the big super auto sorter that I was going to build on the last server. I want to sort like every item, but it didn't end up happening because of the unforeseen issues we had with the Season 2 server. Which is one of the reasons why we changed hosts. And I think, yeah, the auto sorter, it's going to be like, it'll light up when there's materials in there. It will sort absolutely every single item. Hopefully it's not too redstone laggy though, because I don't want to do that to the server. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Shouldn't be too bad. How's our shovel doing? Before long, we'll have to go visit the cave spider spawner and get our shovel fixed up. No! I don't have silk touch. That was a wasted piece of glass. Quick reminder, everybody, make sure you guys reach down, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or follow if you were watching on Twitch. That would be fantastic. Also, don't forget to help support on the YouTube side members. You can join and become a member of the channel and get access to custom badges beside your name, the custom emojis that are set up on the channel, as well as first-hand news and announcements for the channel on the communities page, to the members only section of the communities page, as well as access to the Sky Factory 4 viewer server. It's kind of a member server right now. We're still in beta test on it right now, and I'm looking for more members that would be interested in joining the beta test on it. If you want to play Sky Factory 4, that is. It had like some weird, for some reason I logged into it the other day, and I logged in just to check on the server, and it was off. Not entirely sure why, because I don't remember turning it off. And there were no error logs that it crashed or anything. It was just not running, so I fired it back up and it's been running for the last 3 days with no issues, so not sure why. I tell you, that is one mod pack that I've been having a lot of fun with, though, is Sky Factory 4. Alright, buddy, you're like trapped in there now, so... Or are you? You need to like move along. I thought you were supposed to despawn after 15 minutes. Okay, you gotta move. You're kind of in the way. Oh, really? I'm that short on glass to finish the first tier? Are you kidding me? And you know what's going to happen is he's going to run back into that little hole again. Oh, now I'm just throwing glass around. Okay, we're good now. We're good. We're good. Afier, welcome to the stream. Okay, so the first tier glass is all placed. Now I'm just going to put like an andesite barrier all the way around. So that I can go and place some water in, and it should start working like almost right away. I'm going to dig it out this far too. Jermaine Williams, welcome to the stream. Who's that? Who's that? Who's the what? The wandering traveler, or the traveling salesman, or whatever he is? The merchant? The wandering merchant? You guys missed like that. Yeah, earlier today when I was just kind of planning what I was going to do here. I had the Vindicators come and raid me. That hurt. They beat the crap out of me. Well, White is going to bed. Night. Alright, White Knight, have yourself a great one. Thank you again for the cobblestone and the sand and the mending books. You rock. Come on, pick up the blocks. It's not that difficult. Come on, traveler, move along. You're kind of annoying. Did you know that? Yeah, you should. It's funny that they still make the same noises as the vendors. Do you think they would have changed up the voice packs for the new mobs they introduced? I mean, I understand that they're still technically a villager, but they could have had a different sound than just sound like the typical testificates, so... Gonna try to make this look a little bit polished before, before we get too far deep with this. Ooh, iron. Hello, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. And I think I might use andesite. I think that's the stone color. The polished andesite, I think, is what I'm going to use. I think that'll work. Ideally, if I'm going for the modern look, concrete would have been better, but I'm too early game right now to be farming up tons of concrete, so... we're just going to pass on that right now. Okay, we're going to eat, we're going to unload some materials, we're going to farm up some andesite in our strip mine down below. See, I haven't been touching any of the stuff, any of that type of stone down there, so there should still be some cobble. Granite. We got a little bit of andesite, not a huge much. I've been watching the new Star Trek. Oh, the Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, I'm like halfway through this season. I haven't been like die hard watching it. I've got it on my PVR, but if I get a chance, I'll burn through a bunch of episodes and then move on. Iron ore. Let's throw the iron into... Let's not throw my bread around. Smelt that up. The glass. You know what? I'm going to throw it in the barrel as well. It can live with the sand. We're not going to need it right away. This is why I need an auto sorter. Alright. Let's go repair first. We'll go do that. It any good? I've really been... It is. I find that Season 2 is better than Season 1. Season 1 was a little bit difficult to get into. It kind of got a little bit better towards the end, but Season 2's been pretty good. Okay, so we're going to switch you over to there, and we're going to take off our mending pants right now. We're going to turn on our spider spawner. Bring on the spiders, please. If you're halfway through Season 1 and you're enjoying it right now, but you're kind of on the fence, it does get better for Season 2 and at the end, so... Bring on the XP. Ren says, almost done with Voyager and Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is the one I couldn't get into. It was, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit too slow-paced for my liking. Voyager wasn't too bad. I'm still, like, I really enjoyed Next Generation. It's probably still my favorite overall, followed by the classic. More so the movies of the classic I preferred. The banter that Bones and Kirk and Spock and them all had. And you know what? The new movies weren't that bad with Chris Pine. Like, I thought those... They were pretty decent. They were a good approach to a younger version of Kirk. With technically an alternate timeline, right? So, and the way they rewrote everything with those movies is they basically, anything that ever happened in Star Trek is technically gone because they've redone the timeline. You want to know how effective this is? Look at this chest. Look at how many string spider eyes. Somehow there's a chicken egg in here too. I don't know how that got in there. I just love how they pop up right there. It's like, whoop, hello. I see you. Jeez, man, men faster. Another load down. So occasionally, some of the materials get hung up on this edge, and you got to kind of hop up there and get them. You want to make sure that the cave spiders aren't right there. The reason why I've got these planks here is if you are too close to them, they'll hit you and you'll get poisoned. I guess spiders lay chicken eggs. I guess that solves the which came first, the chicken or the egg. Well, no, we answered that in Sky Factory with the chicken seeds that actually spawned chickens, not chicken eggs. See, like there's the odd piece that kind of just gets hung up there. So yeah, this little notch is here so that you can collect up the XP. That's why that's there. But if you stay there, when the spiders come down, they'll actually hit you in that corner. So you got to kind of make sure that the spiders are being cleared out. Now we come around, gather it up. It feeds on into us. I should have thrown the mending. Actually, you know what? I should be doing this with my axe because then I get it repaired. But the sword's going to last me a while. Pretty much only gets used for this and then whatever mobs happen to stumble into my base. I try not to spend too much time outside, so... Almost got it repaired. That's probably good enough for now. We'll shut this off. We'll kill off the last of these guys. With my crude redstone work there, we've got it set up with redstone lamps. Episode 2, I was doing that. And now we're working on the squid farm. Seems like every episode I've got a farm idea to work on. Mind you, the squid farm is going to take a while because there's still a lot of standing water and stuff around that we got to farm out. So... Alright. Any andesite we see, we are digging out. Is that andesite? Yes, it is. Hello. Lava. It's not necessarily what I intended to do, but... I guess. Let's grab actually a bucket of water here. And we'll just block off that. And not to mention it filled things in. Ren, what are you making? I'm making a... Did you miss Outbreak? I'm going... Oh, wait. No, wait. I missed something in chat there. Ren said, Outbreak, I'm going Shadow Priest Classic. What are you making? Okay, now I'm... You weren't actually talking to me. I don't need the diorite right now. I want to stay with andesite. Now I've like totally wrecked the floor down here, and there's so much lava everywhere. You know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll farm up the other stones too, because I'm going to end up needing them. And I've got like squat of them anyway. And we pretty much already taken care of all the diamonds and stuff down here, so I'm not like worried about, oh, I'm going to come back and redo these tracks. No, I'm not. Like they're pretty much been used for everything that they're going to be used for. All the good materials have been farmed out of them already. Do you think it's possible to actually dig out a piece of bedrock? I wonder how many hits it would take for it to actually go. I know there's a way that you can actually break it with redstone automated machines and pistons and stuff. Okay, there seems to be like way more granite down here than there is anything else. Maybe we should build the outside of that with granite. Alright, next stone. Here's some more andesite right here. Which is tough to tell in this texture pack. You know what would be cool to make is a Borg cube. That's just basically a big old block because you can't really get enough detail in it unless you built it like absolutely massive. And then what materials would you build it out of? That would be... Maybe in modded that would work because you got all the different pipes and stuff that you could use for building a Borg cube. Oh look, redstone. Redstone that I missed along the way. I'm kind of getting the impression that andesite is probably the more rare of the materials than diorite or granite. Just from what I've experienced here so far. Oh, here we go. Here's some more andesite. And apparently a little bit more redstone. Oh, and iron that we didn't end up farming out. Probably because we ran into lava at some point, which prevented us from getting further along here. The Spy Eye! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. My day's going pretty good. And later, Nick. You're winking at me? Okay, that's kind of creepy. Mr. Spy Eye. Okay, let's throw some torches down here, because it's kind of dark and miserable. He's kind of dark and miserable. Bring on the... Okay, I think we're back into diorite again. Diorite, andesite, and granite, all in this one spot. And we get all the new steps and stairs and half slabs. How's your day in the cave? My day in the cave is just fine. We're farming up some of the other stone materials for building the walls around my squid farm right now. So just whatever andesite and granite and diorite I can dig up. I'm pretty much just going to be using andesite, but I'm down here. I'm going to farm up all the rest of it too, so... And we're just, like, this is our strip mine area where we've already pretty much destroyed and taken out all of the good blocks out of here anyway. Hinton, welcome to the stream. The texture pack looks so weird. Looks like diamond pickaxe will break in two at any moment. It is a little on the thin side, doesn't it? But the blocks, when you're building, look pretty good. I like the way the blocks look. This is Monsterlay, is the texture pack that I'm using right now. And this isn't the 1.14 texture pack. However, it does have some of the textures already built in for it. Okay, let's go back down to the bottom floor where we were working. I think it was on this side, too. How's the inventory looking? Oh, we still got lots of room. Lots of room. One thing I will give Mojang credit for is the granite doesn't look as crappy now. Even in vanilla. I'll switch over to the vanilla texture pack here. Mojang. I love this new load thing too that it does when it's switching texture packs. You're not sitting there wondering, go, well, did my game just crash? Is it frozen? Did my texture pack work? Did it not work? So yeah, this is the granite here now. It's got a much better look to it for sure. It's not as pink looking as it used to be. Not that I had a pink... It looked like... I don't know. It looked like ground sausage or something like that. Like... Now it looks more like a stone rather than some weird looking flesh color. Actually, it almost looked more like barf, really. Pepto-Bismol pink is gone. But all the stones got a little bit of an update on what their textures look like, so... Wait, that's cobblestone, isn't it? No, it isn't. Nope. But diorite's not exactly what I'm after. I want andesite. There's some. Okay, the andesite definitely was a little bit more visible the other way, so I'm going to switch back to the Monsterlay texture pack. We're switching back. Outbreak says, Ren, you might go warrior. I'm going to go mage, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I will be playing mage. And Tyler Pop, welcome to the stream. Following on Twitch, welcome. Mining out barf. That's pretty much what it looked like in the old... Before they redid the textures in vanilla, you were pretty much mining out barf out of the wall. Actually kind of surprised in some of these areas that I haven't stumbled across some diamonds right now. With how much we're mining out of this area that hasn't been strip mined yet. Throw some light on the subject. Hey, did you know the TNT does now 100% drop rate from what it destroys? Yes, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. You could just kind of go through. Oh, we got some gold. I need this gold for that auto sorter that we're going to be building with the track system that's going to be in it, and the observer blocks and stuff. So that's kind of happy we found some gold there. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good thing, that you can use TNT to actually blow up a mountainside and be able to gain all of the materials for it. There's iron over there too. I'm gonna go down and get that iron. And the piece of redstone. And probably light it up a little bit so we don't end up with friends. Friends in low places. Okay, now I'm getting myself into a real pickle here. I've dug out too much. I tell you, the andesite walls and stuff, having all the different colors for walls now is fantastic. I love that. More iron. Oh, I just about did a bad thing there. Don't dig straight down. I mean, I know this is bedrock and I'd probably be able to get out of it soon enough, but I don't have... Oh, I do have a bucket of water on me, so I would be okay. Jaden Bits, welcome to the stream. What am I doing right now? I'm currently farming up andesite, diorite, and granite for the squid farm that I'm going to be working on. Mainly the andesite, because I want to use andesite for the walls. Okay, I'm going to have to actually dig myself out of this hole. I got a little bit of cobblestone on me. There we go. And we're going to be able to get the squid farm here up and running. It's just not going to be overly efficient yet until I can get all of the standing water, 160 blocks in every direction, removed. So I think that's probably enough. I think we're probably good. I believe so. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Which way is up? Decent way. I'm going to use this little bit of cobblestone I've got down here and just kind of rebuild the floor in here a little bit. Gots to rebuild the floor a little bit, and then we'll go start putting in some of the walls around where the squid farm is and actually get the water in place. Get it happening and see if we can get some squid spawning, because I know just naturally in that river area, they were spawning like crazy. Okay, andesite. Yeah, we did okay for the andesite. We did all right. Cobblestone, gold, iron. Let's go throw the iron actually into the furnace and get that cooking, since we've already got an iron block there. Have I ever died to a creeper after finding diamonds? No. I've fallen great depths to my death after finding diamonds. And I've also found diamonds and dug them out and had them fall in lava and burn up, and then, you know, cried my tears away. And which is a little bit on the sucky side when that happens. Cobblestone is in these chests. Redstone, of which I now have another full block of redstone that we can do. A full stack of blocks. It's a very steampunkish kind of mod pack, this one. Or texture pack. And this is all over here. Alrighty, let's take our andesite now that we've, you know, gone through all this process of putting it in here. And I need to make this all polished, which for whatever reason, I think it's this texture pack that it kind of breaks when I put it in here. Let's try the stone cutter. Stone cutter seems to be working, so I'm going to go with the stone cutter. I'm going to have to update this texture pack to 1.14 so that it doesn't kind of glitch out and break on these. The nice thing with the stone cutter is you don't have to put them in stacks. You know what? I do have to put them 2x2, and I'm not entirely sure why I didn't put them 2x2. You're 100% right. We're just going to ignore the fact that I scrubbed that up, and we're going to skip by and never mention it again. It is like so nighttime out here. Actually, the sun's coming up. I think I'll be okay for mobs. We should be okay. I just don't want the Vindicators coming around again because they hurt. And I don't have a farm really ready for dealing with, or I got to get chickens happening so I can get feathers so that I can start creating arrows, because they're not so bad to deal with if you've got a bow and arrow and you can sit back and just pick them off. You know who else has a spine eye? Who's that, Ren? Oh, Hash, the spy chicken. Yeah, he's old shifty chicken there. There's a running gag on my channel because I tend to be a little bit cruel to chickens because they're my main source of food on Gibcraft. So there's the meme hashtag Chicken Lives Matter. In fact, there's a mug. Oh, I don't even have it down here. It went up to the wash. But it's on my merch page. It's a hashtag Chicken Lives Matters mug. And then there's, at the Ender Farm on Gibcraft as well, there's a chicken that for the longest time just sat there and would stand in these most peculiar places where he's just kind of looking at me with one eye the whole... Hello! There they are. We just got it. We're getting attacked again by Vindicators. No, don't lag now. This is like the worst time to lag. Where are the rest of them? There they are. They're standing up on the hillside staring at me like, you son of a guns. Well, we have a pet chicken now too. He's called the Window Chicken. He's actually named the Window Chicken on the Gibcraft server. Okay, I'm going after those guys. Raided twice in one day? It's because there's no other players online, so they keep spawning around here. I think that took care of the boat. Oh no, they all have crossbows. You're all doomed! What'd you drop? Did you guys drop anything? No, all I got was a banner. An ominous banner! Find their outpost? I will at some point, but I think I've gone like 160 blocks in every direction. But it could very well still be out here, kind of hiding in some of these places, but I haven't really explored enough of it yet. I'll hang this up here as a deterrent. Stay away, or else you'll be next. I went by a chicken and I didn't murder it. I know, isn't that amazing? I'm going to have to get set up though with a chicken farm here because I desperately need to get feathers so that I can make arrows. And it would be nice to have something other than bread. Actually, I think I've got enough fence kicking around here. I could make a small little chicken coop. Wow, we used up just about all of our polished on that. Just under a stack left. Why don't I do that? Let's make some hoppers here right now. I'm gonna make a chicken coop. Get that ready. Stack of fences. We got a gate. Let's get some hoppers. We'll take our stack of iron. We'll get some wood to make some chests out of. It'll all be above ground and humane. Oh, I don't need to be in the loom. These other new blocks, though, are kind of cool. This is the loom, the barrel, the sharpening stone, the stone cutter, the smoker, the blast furnace. Those are all super cool. What's this server's name? Well, it's not really a server. It's a content creators server. It's called World of Solitude. And we're on our Season 3 right now. I think I'm the only one online at the moment. There's about 12 of us that do videos. You could do a search for World of Solitude. There's also a a community Discord that I will just copy this and paste it. This is the World of Solitude's Discord. So I'll post that in there. It's not my Discord. It's the actual one for everybody that's actually all posting for the World of Solitude stuff. So you can go and hop on to that Discord. But there's like Sweeney Dunstan. Well, here, let me get you a list of the creators that are on there. So currently, right now, creating on this server, we got Sweeney Dunstan. He's the server owner. We got the Happy Wheels, White Knight, Tech here, Jackal Wolf, Racecrafter, Grim Optimist, myself, Shinzy, Beanie, Minecraft Mom, Fortis Nom, and Big Edley are all creators they're content creators on either YouTube or Twitch, and building on this server. And usually, generally, there's at least one, like the channels are part of us, or we all need to at least post 1 day a month of something, whether it's a video or whatnot. But I mean, quite often I think we're posting probably at least, I'm doing at least once a week, trying to do at least once a week. So where I'll do a live stream on here, and then I'll do what's that other one? Sky Factory that I'm doing, plus Gibcraft. Dark Diamond, there you go. He's another. You're another Solidian, aren't you? Or you were a Solidian at one point. Okay, we need to move these chests. But we're going to build the chicken coop first. Let's do that. Oh, I need to craft up my hoppers. I never did that. Derpy derp. I got totally sidetracked there. Good job. Sure, there's probably a faster way. I just find when you try to do it, the just drag on these, it ends up being an absolute gong show. Okay, so we got 8 hoppers. How many am I going to want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least more than that. Let's try with 12. Let's see what 12 gets us. Dark Diamond says, done Season 1 and Season 2. Are you going to be doing anything for Season 3, or taking a break from it, or... Okay, so we are going to go with here, and then we are going to go... Papa. These hoppers in this texture pack look amazing. Kind of that rusted iron look. I like that look. What the hell noise was that? That wasn't part of the song. I'm sure that wasn't part of... I gotta back up the song here a bit. That had to have been in-game. That was totally in-game. What noise was that? was creepy, whatever it was. Me and C are taking a break at the moment. Oh, right, you're with C3PO. That's right. All right, let's put some fences around now. We will throw our gate in here. And I don't have a crafting table on me, which is totally fine. Something was coming for me, that's for sure. It was a weird noise, though, that caught me off guard just a little bit. Got to admit. What have I got for half slabs that are crafted? We'll just use the cobblestone ones. These are the andesite fence walls. They just, oh man, they just, it's nice having these different materials to work with. Alrighty, let's unload. What do we got? Some cobblestone and some dirt. Actually goes into the dirt chest. That would make more sense. And then we are going to go find that chicken. Find the chicken, get him in there, and get him to start laying some eggs. Here, chicken, 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 chicken. Hello, chicken. Look at what I've got. Yeah, oh, wait, you got an egg over here. We're just going to take this. You come along with me. Minecraft has endless possibilities, especially with modded. Man, I just love modded Minecraft. I like Sky Factory to me, like that has been a fantastic mod pack so far. I've been so happy with playing Sky Factory 4. Come on, Mr. Chicken. Come on. You'll like your new home, honest. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'll put it right beside the killing room. I mean, your nesting area. Haha! You're mine now. You just start laying eggs. Do your business. Do whatever you got to do. Luring the poor chicken to its death. No, he's not. He's gonna be an egg layer. He's not the one that's gonna end up getting nuked. He will see his friends go down for sure. That I can guarantee him. I will guarantee him a run away while you can. Nope. No, he's there for life. He can never escape now. Well, unless a creeper comes along and blows him up, well then rip him. Alrighty. You know what? We can start spawning some water in here now. I have a source block up over here that we can pull from. Okay, this is going to take a little bit. Just a wee bit. Alright, you should be flowing down over that edge because it's only 7 wide. What's going on? 8 is where it stops at. It's source plus 7, and this is 7 across here. Maybe with this one? There we go. There we go. It's starting to do its thing. We might actually have to make this one a source block along this edge. Now that I think about it. Nope, I gotta move that over. There you go. We'll see what happens as we get a little bit further along here. Hey, what happens if I pull this from here now? Oh, perfect. I don't have to go as far. That's what happens. Perfect. Oh, wait. Oh, this might not be good. Oh, that might not be good at all. I think it's sourcing all of these blocks along here. So that means they're not going to swim into that middle section. Because it's turning all of this here into source blocks. That's not what I intended. Here I thought my design was going to be flawless. Apparently not so smart. Now I'm going to have to get a bunch of sand or something and fill this in and get rid of those source blocks. I wanted to use the glass though, but I guess I could half slab it down. Or you mean use the half slabs along the edge and then they won't... Okay, let's get some gravel and get rid of those source blocks and try this again. I'm going to use gravel just because it's easier to dig out. Three stacks should be enough. We're going to have to get rid of the source blocks to start with, though. That's a given. Because you can actually put a water source into a slab, can't you? But then it shouldn't cause it to expand out. I'm going to check something. That's going to suck if I got to like bust out all that glass and can't use the glass to have it. Squids, do they need daylight to be able to spawn? Exposure to daylight? Okay, that should kill all the water sources. Or not. This is. Because I know that squid will spawn on moving water. So we got to keep it flowing because I don't want it to source out. The other thing I could do is I could space out where I'm putting the source blocks to. Because then it doesn't get a chance to create the source. If I go like every third or every fourth one or something and put the source block, then they won't combine to create a infinite source block. Alright, so there's a couple of things we could try. We could put the half slabs all around that one edge where we place the source blocks and see kind of what happens. So we'll do a small area in the corner and kind of see what happens. And that way it doesn't end up working out to being a huge goat breeding contest to try to figure out how to get it all working. It's nighttime. Let's sleep before we get mobs on us while we're working there. Okay, so another thing too is I didn't actually look up how to build a squid farm. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly just to kind of see what happens. Let's not do that. That would be wrong. Okay, let's go with there. Well, I've already got water on me. Okay, it kind of looks like it doesn't flow out, but it did source that. So I'm going to put that one there. And then this one, it does source that corner, so that's not going to work. So then we'll space it out differently. Okay, so we can get rid of the slabs because they're not going to do anything unless I end up putting half slabs over the entire thing. Actually, the half slabs, when they were beside each other, that one in the corner didn't flow, so half slabs wouldn't work. So we could put this one here. And then we skip. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll put 4 there. Then that shouldn't combine. No, we're still getting Ah! Okay, so the next way to get above that would be is if I put it at block number 2. So if I put another layer all the way around this, and I go up like this, and we go all the way along, because water won't, it'll source itself along this edge, but it won't expand out. So we just have to come up deeper with it, and then it'll just flow down totally fine, like normal. So I think that's what we're going to do. Because then this, it's not combining its source because it doesn't get a chance to flow out properly. So we have a plan. We've got a plan. We'll make it work. One way or another, we'll make it work. We're just going to go around and dig this out then. So I can add another. Dark Diamond, off to work. All right, have yourself a good one. Thank you for stopping and watching the stream for a bit. I'll use a different material too because I don't have enough andesite to go all the way around. So I'll just cap it off with diorite or something like that. And I'm going too high because I'll end up putting lighting back in here again. Once I get it all dug out, I'll walk around again, throw the torches back in. Keep it lit up. The Diamond Pizza! Welcome to the stream. Why do I have glass up here? Okay, that makes no sense. Is why there's glass there. That's... I don't know. I don't remember putting any glass up there. One way or other. Oh, I've got to move all of that cobblestone out of there too. We should probably do that. Let's actually run up here and we will... we'll just go like this. Did I get the chests? Keep going until I get a chest. Give me the 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 chest. There we go. Cobblestone. Cobblestone. Might as well unload a little bit of this. Alright, we'll bust this one out of here. Chest, 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 chest. Come on, give me the chests! This is ridiculous. I've gone through basically everything there just to get the chest. we can run around and gather up all this other crap that we got laying around in here. I want this to be functioning tonight, so I gotta kick it into high gear because it's already 11:30. Once it starts functioning, then we can worry about building the next layer down and the next layer down and the next layer down. And I want to keep it glass so it gets a lot of natural lighting. Okie dokie. Okay, I think that's it for cobblestone. Now we will go unload our chests, or unload our inventory, and then we'll grab some, I'll cap it off with diorite or something. So the cobblestone slabs really didn't do what we wanted it to do there. Didn't stop the source blocks from happening. So technically then I could actually go like water sources all the way along. It's going to be a lot more running around back and forth though to put the water out. That's about the only real downside. Okay, we're taking any of the polished stuff, so stone cutter. Polished. Hello, use the shift key. Ends up being much more effective that way. Okay, I think we're good. Outside. Why'd my phone just go bzz, bzz, bzz? What is after me? Already starting to get the old work emails happening. Yippee doo dah. Okay, let's actually source out this whole little pond here. Just make things a little easier for us. One, two, three. We're gonna go 4, 5, and then throw a torch on it. And it should work out that when we get to the corner, it balances. That didn't balance out. I'm sure it was 5 by 5 all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Oh no, we expanded it bigger. Never mind. I went a little bit larger with it because I wanted it to go to exactly 7 blocks. So when I first laid it out, it was 31 blocks by 31 blocks. Yeah. So getting water down here is a pain in the rear end right now. We'll do that section last. Wow, see, look at the lag. That's amazing right there. I'm hoping this is going to work. Oh, I should be able to just swim up in the corners now and get the water. So I can actually plug this off.
Oh, yeah.
York on what? Oh, okay, nice. Nice how that worked out. Thank you for following. And Mentu Black, welcome to the stream. Nice name on that one. I guess technically if I walked all the way around that top edge, that would be a little bit easier to place these. Hey, it's all flowing perfect. Now we just need squid to actually start spawning in there, and then I'll be a happy guy. Look at that. Block lag. You did get me. I'm going to give you that. Touché. Cheers to you. Misplaced water source. This is a little bit of a pain in the butt with the flowing water here to try to run through. But at least now it's not turning into one great big huge massive source block. That was sucking. You know what? I think it's going to be faster if we just walk around. I'm going to dig this out along this top edge so that we can still walk. Instead of dealing with this water. So that was the score. Skip that one and source that. Lovely little water source or lag on this server is just, I don't know. We'll see what happens this week when they get things changed up a little bit. Hopefully it will do some improvements into the overall performance on the server. 1.14 has not been gentle on the old server community, I'll tell you that much. Another guy joined us? Is there another one? 1, 2, We're loading that there. Yay, we got one edge almost done. Now, hopefully at 1.14 they didn't change where Squid was capable of spawning on moving water. Squid should spawn on moving water. Well, there's a bunch of folks watching on the YouTube side. I dual stream. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Okay, you go in the corner. Okay, that wall is completely done. So, like this area right here, granted, I don't anticipate many squid are going to spawn right here because, of course, this is technically plains biome right here. Because the river runs right out along that edge and kind of arcs out and then swings back in. So I'm not really anticipating too many to spawn along here, but they will spawn all out through that arch. I will have to get rid of this standing water that's here because they will spawn in these pools too, so. I just hope they haven't changed it. Come on, resource. Freaking lag. So basically what eventually is going to happen is all the squid, because it's all flowing water and it's all flowing into the center, is there's a drop hole there that eventually I will get to get. Now they'll just suffocate down. Or they won't really suffocate. They'll just they won't have any water to live in, so they'll die from dehydration, I guess it would be, and we'll be able to just swim into the middle and collect our goodies until I can get the hopper system in place. Because I'm going to set up multiple tiers of this, so... Because they will spawn between, I think it's like blocks 62 and 32, so you can have like a 30 block spawn range. So every 3 or 4 blocks, I could put another tier of this down, and you'll have more chance of squid spawning, as long as it's in the river biome, right? Because they'll spawn in river and deep ocean biomes is where squid will spawn. They used to spawn anywhere that there was water and you could get a squid spawn, but they changed that, I think it was in 1.12, to just spawning in deep ocean or river biomes. So you couldn't just randomly, like, because everybody was making squid farms out in the desert because they wouldn't have to worry about any other water around that they would spawn in. Of course, after all this work, I hope it works. I hope they spawn. I know that just me farming out in this area, as I was, working around digging some stuff, I got a stack and a half of squid or of ink sacs just from basically watching the squid show up here, and they were all just right in this little pool here. You wish you could help me do this. Well, on the other server that I play on, gibcraft.com, it is a public server. You just have to be 18 years old or older to play on it. And I've got a mega build castle that I'm working on that one. So this server here is just a content creator server. It's by invite only. You can get onto this server. Complete whitelisted content creators only. You're 15. Well, you'll have to wait just a few years then to play on Gibcraft. Gibcraft has been around for like 8 years, so I don't anticipate it disappearing anytime soon. However, I don't think they have any plans right now on updating to 1.14. at this point, just because they're waiting until it becomes a little bit more stable than what it is. And they want it to be ready for Bucket, because I know that their server is Bucket. So once Bucket gets caught up, and a bunch of their mods that they have server side for anti-griefing and stuff like that. You're coming with me, tree. So now we don't have standing water that these guys are going to get stuck in. If they spawn on standing water anywhere, like in these little corners, like these source blocks, they instantly will just get pushed away and into the middle. Okay, I'm kind of just a little bit disappointed at this point that nothing's spawned yet. I got to admit. Mind you, I could be too close for it to spawn. I might have to back off just a few blocks and kind of wait it out and see what happens. Menchu says, I will support you with all my channels on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for the idea. You are very welcome. And I appreciate the support. Oh, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The only thing that's going to wreck this farm is if for whatever reason in 1.4 they changed so that squid won't spawn on moving water. That'll be the only thing that totally wrecks this. You're heading out? Alright, Mentu, have yourself a great night. Thank you for stopping in and watching the stream. Don't forget to stop by and check out my YouTube channel as well, because all of my streams are on there as well. You can go back to all my old streams. I stream World of Warcraft as well, plus what other game happens to catch my attention. And I can't wait for Hytale! I need Hytale in my life like yesterday. You know what'll end up happening once Hytale comes out? I'll be like full-time streaming that, and everything else will get neglected. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to dig this out so we've got our little walking path through here. What time we got? Oh man, I gotta like kick it into high gear. It is almost midnight. It's almost the end. No. Hey, there we go. I got a squid who's swimming and not getting pushed into the middle. Why? Why is he not getting pushed? Shouldn't he be getting pushed in the moving water? Oh. We might be doing a quick redesign on this squid farm. We might have to make it all out of, instead of glass on the bottom, putting signs in so they swim through and fall out the bottom. Because, yeah, he's not getting pushed into the corner at all like I was hoping he would. Huh. Well, crap. So, design number 1 is a epic fail. It mocks me something crazy, yes, because he's actually swimming even closer and further away than what I was hoping. There's not even any point continuing filling this in. Alrighty then, so that was not exactly what I was hoping for. This guy should, like, I was hoping that what would happen is he would spawn in here, and then this flowing water, because all of this is flowing, basically would just push you along into this drop point. It's not overly stellarly fast, I'll tell you that much. I probably should have built it out of ice blocks, but either still, if I had done it out of ice, it wouldn't have dropped him in. So even if it was slow, it should have moved him, but they can swim it, so rip me. That's not what I wanted. So we're going to be redesigning the squid farm, but at least we know they spawn in this area and it's going to work that way. But it was a complete wreck. A complete 100% fail. It looked good. Doesn't it look great? It looks fantastic. But it's a complete fail. A complete fail. So that's a thing. So I could actually build it with signs. You can place signs on all of them and then put water source blocks across the whole thing. And then they'll spawn and drop through, spawn and drop through. And then I'd have to like dig this area here all the way down to bedrock. Have a collection system on the bottom side. Like a big hopper rail cart system that would run around and pick up all the materials that fell through it, because eventually the squid would swim through and then fall out of the water source blocks and into the signs, and once they hit the signs they would fall through. I think that might be what we end up having to do. I kind of didn't expect them to be able to swim upstream. That's my bad. I should have researched it. I thought, oh, this will work. This will work. I mean, we were able to move those spiders totally fine over there, but I researched that one. So this one I probably should have done more research on. Oh, well. That was a waste of a 2-hour stream. Wasn't that amazing? That's amazing. Frick me. Okay. With that said, guys, we have reached the end of tonight's stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to do some more research to try to figure out how I can make that squid farm actually function. That will be a bonus, I think, for sure. What I could do is have like a spawn area where they drop and then get suffocated, and then turn on water sources with redstone on a clock timer that then turn on and flow all the items into the center. That would then all drop into a smaller hopper system, so I wouldn't need this big, massive hopper system. I think that's what I might end up doing, because clearly this isn't going to work. So we will play around with it and come up with a better solution for next stream. One way or another, I need to get a functional squid farm on this server, because I get really great spawn rates here for squid. So we're going to get that done. With that said, we'll be back streaming again tomorrow night. At this point, I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow night. It might be Sky Factory 4. I'm not sure. But with that said, you guys all have a fantastic night, and we will catch you later.